Devil's Shoestring is the story of sort of a lonely introvert named Lilith who works a dead-end job at a corporate office, and her only true comfort in life is in the plants that she cares for.
Magnolia grandiflora. Beautiful.
Basically, one day she finds this root that, according to legend, grants luck to the wearer. This is really the story of what happens when she starts to put her faith in this thing that she doesn't completely understand.
When we started talking about Devils, Ryan talked a lot about Twilight Zone and Vertigo and movies, Hitchcock films from that time period.
There's sort of a transitional shot in the film that suggests that this story is taking place in San Francisco. And basically that came out of Vertigo being sort of an inspiration visually for the story.
We looked at a few scenes in that, and there was a lot of color on the walls in the background, which we thought would be great to use, a lot of green to sort of help emphasize her obsession with plants.
The challenge that we had was we shot the whole thing in Franklin, and we had to make it look as if it could potentially take place in a place like San Francisco.
We also talked about the progression of lighting from beginning to end. When we first meet Lilith, we decided to try to keep it as a little more airy feeling, lighter, not as dark. And as she finds the root, and as she starts going down that road, the lighting starts changing and starts getting darker, moodier.
The idea all along was basically to make a Twilight Zone episode, but to make it sort of in the style of those great 70s horror films that we all remember, like Rosemary's Baby and The Omen. So we were trying to make, in a way, sort of a film that evokes the emotions that you might have felt watching those films, but isn't truly a horror film.
Devil's Shoestring. Name refers to species of Viburnum alnifolium, medically used as an antispasmodic, used in hoodoo practices to bring luck to the wearer.
Lilith, what's going on?
I get here at 7:15 every morning.
And yet you're late turning in your work.
I'll have the nurse get a urine specimen
Why?
to see if you're pregnant.
I don't like that it's in control. I just need to know if there's a way to stop it.
And lose everything you've gained? Decide what you really want. If you decide that you want to break ties with it, I'll show you how.